It's Dub Life, every Sunday afternoon. It's Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, hey, make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight.
Safety.
Hey friends, a new episode of Life of the Dubs, a different camera angle. I'm just sitting on the other side of the table. You're facing back in the living room. You coming to say hi? Rufus is running over in a hurry. You wanted to say hi, buddy? You wanted to say hi? New episode of Life of the Dubs. And it is a Wednesday afternoon after work. Yeah, that's sweet. We just took a little stroll around the neighborhood. I won't say the W word. I think we're going right back out. And I'm starting this episode out a little early because we don't have a lot planned for this weekend. In fact, really nothing planned for this weekend, which is good. We've been doing a lot recently. Now, you can't have those treats, silly boy. We've had a lot going on between Ranger Stop and Joe Fest and some of the guys' days and so forth. Those of you that have been following know that we didn't get to go for Father's Day, so we're going to plan a trip to see my folks sometime soon. But as I am filming this, the NECA San Diego Comic-Con exclusives dropped today, and actually it went really well. I was on right at 12 o'clock. I think it was 12 o'clock Eastern time. I was able to pre-order the Turtles 3 Samurai 4-pack, the Kino with the scooter with all kind of other crap that nobody wants to make that thing $100. And then I actually pre-ordered the Comic-Con exclusive Alf with the Comic-Con Alf shirt. I don't know, what are you doing over there? Oh, you got the ball. There was a ball under the table, I see. You want me to throw it? I'm talking to the people right now. You want me to throw it? You're just gonna hold it in your mouth? He's just holding it, looking at me with my hand in his mouth, trying to take the ball. He's like, nope, I'm not gonna give it to you, Daddy. You want me to throw it? Okay, I don't have to throw it. Now you want me to throw it? So I was able to get all three very easily. It seemed like they had a different system in place to kind of help prevent bots and such, and maybe it worked, maybe not. I think most things were sold, most of the turtle stuff was sold out by 5 after, so you still got to be on right when it's ready. But I was able to check out everything, no issues, within 30 seconds. So good on NECA, because those have historically kind of been challenging to get. There's 2 more days. Now, of course, as you're watching this, that they've long since been sold out, but you can get them at Comic-Con in person. But since I just want to talk about that and commend NECA, because I do talk pretty poorly about NECA when they're dropping 50 things at once, and I mean, their issue is not their product. Their product is great. The issue is the way they choose to do business, but they did good on that Comic-Con drop, so I do want to commend them. But Kaya and Natalie have, they're volunteering, doing some stuff for Color Guard this weekend. So I'll be alone a good chunk of the weekend. And we're not going anywhere to do anything. But I have this table full of toys that I really, with the sewer playset diorama that I picked up at Joe Fest, I want to take some pictures of some of the new turtle stuff and some of the old turtle stuff. It's been sitting on the kitchen table since I got it because I've been waiting on the turtle stuff. And I haven't opened it yet. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to start off opening some NECA turtle stuff, since I had a good Comic-Con NECA day, another $300. And look at some of the stuff. Something that did come in off camera, the Donatello portable portal generator. That's what it's called. Donatello's portable portal generator. This was a NECA store exclusive pre-order. This thing was $50. I actually have 2 of them. I'm not sure that I'm going to open it. I actually have not opened my Toon accessory set because I didn't have any place to put it. Looking at reviews of that, it looks cool. It is nowhere close to being worth $50. It looks cool. The lenticular has slides, so you can put in the scenes into the portal. It doesn't seem like they work real well for pictures because they're lenticular. Seems like there could have been a better way. Just put 9 of them and make them all solid color. But I bet people will make things that fit in there for different portals. So I'm not sure that I'm not going to open it right now on camera. I don't know that I'm going to open it in this video at all. I would like to use it with the picture, but I think I'm going to skip that currently. I also have the Gundam that I probably will work on in this episode. And I got these nippers, single-edged model pliers. Andrew sent me these, or told me to get those off Amazon, so I did. But what we will open, we have the Jim Lawson Turtle 4-pack. All of this was Andrew helping me out, or Ricky. Excited for those. Mirage Comics. The Mirage Comic Splinter. That's Ricky helped us out. And the rest of this, Andrew helped out. The Battle Damaged Shredder. And the Ultimate Foot Soldier, which is, of course, a different color than some of the others. And I think all these things I may try to mess around with and take pictures of. I used to, I want to do better about enjoying the figures before I put them on the shelf, never to be seen again. Bugman and Electro Zapper, that's Toon. Then the new April with the improved head and neck. And then this guy, I actually think this guy is my most excited. This big, beefy Colossus. Colossus at the Swamp. I think that's Napoleon Colossus. Napoleon Bonafrog. So we're going to open those 7 turtle items. And we'll probably look at the Gundam a little bit, maybe right now. So let me get resituated. We'll start with the Toon stuff and progress along. But that's what Life of the Dubs is going to be. We're going to open toys. I really want to hopefully get a chance to take pictures with the diorama with some of the stuff in this video, show you kind of the setup, what I'm doing. I hope I get to do that. I do want to try to build that Gundam in this video. Probably show you some updates on that. I have thought about going to a Walmart, believe it or not. I passed on the Breath of the Wild, Link, and Zelda. $9.99 figures, the Jax ones, World of Nintendo at Walmart, when I saw them some months ago. But I thought about getting them because if you watch last episode, I was thinking about, do I want to get complete in box all the Zelda games is a thing I pick up at shows. I made an inventory list. I still may collect that. I just not go at it quite as aggressively. But I'm thinking about what if I just get Link and Zelda property action figures at shows. That shouldn't be that bad because there's surprisingly few of them. I mean, there's still probably 60 or 70 officially licensed ones, but not hundreds. And a lot of them I think you can get pretty cheap and you can find them. Maybe at that booth that was at Ranger Stop, I could have got some if I had looked. So I want to pick up those $10 ones at Walmart before they're gone forever, which they may already be gone forever for all I know. In case that's what I decide to do. I have the expensive ones. I have all 3 Figma, and I have all but 1 of the Nendoroid. I just don't have Wind Waker Zelda Nendoroid. And those are the higher end figures. And I have the Mayfek, the Metacom, Real Action Heroes, Breath of the Wild. But I don't think I'll get anything above like 6 inches I probably wouldn't get. I don't know. But we're going to open some turtles, so let's do it. You want to come talk to them? Oh, you can see them right here in the corner if it didn't get cropped out when I was editing. Right there in the corner. All right, let's start with the Toons. We'll start with the Bugman and Electros out there. Probably, of the 3 Toons, that's my least anticipated and probably my overall least anticipated. I have no recollection of these characters. That's where they're at the Toon line, where you just have no recollection. Now, I think one of the things that's interesting about the NECA Turtles line right now is there is a Space Usagi and Space Donatello 2-pack. And that's the only thing I can think of in the Toon line immediately off the top of my head that they have shown somewhere on a checklist or something and not released. They are almost current, if not current, very close to current, on everything they've shown on checklists at Comic-Cons and such. So it still makes me wonder, are they nearing the end of the line for the Toon line? Honestly, I think that would be good. I think the Toon line is one of the most robust and incredible toy lines ever, the NECA Ninja Turtles Toon line, and I think they can end it really, or just exclusively do reissues that new collectors have to get. Now I know that hurts their revenue stream, etc. They got to make money. We've talked about that, but they're at such a level of obscure characters that I don't know. I mean, these are going to peg warm just like most of the recent random 2-packs have, but they look great. Really, they really do look great. They're really cool. The effects are cool. There are 417,000 twist ties. Let's see. So I do have my nipper, this kind of nipper for that. So Electro Zapper and Bugman. They do such a good job on the mutants. I think they're probably, some of the other mutants like Wingnut and Screwloose and the mole, what's the mole's name? The Triceratons, Bebop and Rocksteady, of course, Toka Razor. They just done amazing work on this line. It's weird You know, because Cartoon Ninja Turtle is one of my very favorite things in the whole wide world. We are getting some of, like, probably the best ever representation of this, and it's so much that it makes it hard. And maybe if all of these and the ones that came out in March would go over a year instead of hitting all at once, it may be a little bit easier. Because it's hard. I feel like I complain about this line more than I should because I love it, and they're doing great work, and I don't want to minimize that. You know, even as I lament some of their business practices as a customer, they're still getting this stuff out. They're getting it in people's hands. And in the early days of this line, you just couldn't get it at all. It was almost impossible. So it's kind of hard to go on the other side and say, well, how dare they make these things so readily available in large quantities? You know, it's just my own neuroses about being a completist and wanting to get it as soon as it comes out and all that. That's not NECA's fault. They're doing what they're supposed to do. So, as you see, I'm just cutting things with the nippers. These little effect pieces, I won't use those probably. They're cool, but I don't know any of that's like the chain that beads comes on at Mardi Gras when you take the top off. So that's kind of these are some weird accessories, some like flash grenades. I don't know what they're for. I have to look at the packaging. Oh, I guess Electro's Zapper shoots those out of his fingers. Grunt, Jersey Red, Rex 1, Short, Gangster, and Tall Thug. We have all of those. All right, let me take a break and continue to unbox this thing, or we'll be here all day. Okay. There were so many of those plastic tabs on these dudes, but, I mean, look, I mean, truly, Electro Zapper, no clue who that is. No clue. He said, double budget buy, because I'm a sucker. That's why. Because I collect action figures, I'm a sucker, and I bought him. Man, the paintwork and sculpt are so good. It's amazing they still have pins when you feel like they can't be reusing a ton of stuff. Wireless cape, or soft goods cape, no wire. Looks good enough. And then this guy, I mean, he's certainly where more of the money went into. He's got an articulated, like, stinger. Right? Yeah, stinger and wings. And the mutated face. I mean, what they do with the mutants is, it's so nice. And I'm going to give you a up close. I'm going to pull it down, give you an up close, because I'm not putting this stuff on a shelf yet. I'm just opening it up. So, Electro Zapper has an alternate head. I am not at all sure what this is. Looks like a piece of clay. Bunch of hands, a bunch of fake pieces, grenades. The Mardi Gras bead chain. They're cool. I just don't know who they are. But I bought them. Now, the ones that I think is probably going to be the hardest to get, this new Ultimate April O'Neil. Why hard to get? Well, the first release of April had a really unusual head and like very minimal neck and just looked weird. It looked weird. It came with the bashed or the Gap foot soldier, one that had a hole in it, one that was bashed in, and the Casey Jones came with the other. And I don't know if those were just made in limited run or if people didn't pick them up as they came, but those are two of the most expensive 2-packs in the line. Now, the Casey Jones just got re-released with this stuff. What's her backdrop here? Do I need it? Oh, it's actually kind of neat. It's the Toon window, but I have that actual diorama, so I don't really need that as a backdrop, I don't think. I may pull it out, actually, just in case, because I don't think. They always give a nice little image, and I do save at least one of those to maybe as a backdrop for pictures. But that Casey and Foot Soldier and the April and Foot Soldier, I don't know why they are so expensive, but they are. She comes with a lot. That same flowers that has come like 50 times. Pizza Monster. I mean, some of this just looks like the same crap they've put in a million different things. Fortunately, looks like they have the big plastic flaps that are holding all the accessories in, so maybe she won't have quite as many stupid twist ties. So quite a bit. But I have those when they came out, and I don't remember them being necessarily difficult to get. the first April in Casey. I may be wrong, and certainly David has helped me get a lot, and other people have helped me get a lot, so my memory may not always be the clearest. But I don't remember, like, we had them as they came out. And those are kind of the last 2-packs that were really pretty hard to get, if I remember. I mean, that's been several years, 3 or 4 years ago that released. So it's amazing this line has gone on as long as it is. Probably 2018 or so, 2017 maybe, is when they released the cartoon 8-pack that was a Comic-Con exclusive. They had the 4 Turtles, Shredder, Foot Soldiers, and Krang, I think, which became the original 2-packs at Target eventually. That's less than 10 years ago. I think that's probably more like 6 or 7 years ago. So in that period of time, not only did they get full release. Oh no! I just dropped stuff all over the place. All these stupid plastic ties. Hold on. We've recovered. And I got the rest open. So here's April. I haven't even got a good look at her. Yeah, that's certainly much better. Her neck is long, but it's not as long as it looks to be in some pictures. And she does have a long neck in the show. I think that's a significant improvement from where it was. It comes with this, like, way she can be trapped, like a body handcuffs type thing. Blindfolded April, microphone, camera, and I mean, it comes with a lot of stuff. Plant, like a little piranha plant. You can't see that stuff. But a lot of this we've seen with other figures. So I don't know how much of this is new to her. But I was saying, it's just amazing how quickly this line has just filled all the way up. It really is. And a question I'd have for you can leave in the comments if you're interested. If you are an opener, you can answer if you're an inbox person too. But if you're multiple alternate heads, if you open your figures, how much does packaging matter to you? Do you still like to get a nice package even if you open it, even if you throw it away? I mean, I've always appreciated their VHS style packaging. You can put like this, you can open up, see the figure. All their Ultimates in the cartoon line have the same style. So like he's the same, right? It's just a huge one. And they give it a VHS title, Colossus of the Swamps. That was called Mutant Interest Story. So it looks like a cover of a Turtles VHS. I like it. I still throw it away. I still spend very little time on it, but I like it. If they told me my figures could be $5 cheaper and the packaging would just be a lot more generic, I'd still probably say no. If they said it could be $10 cheaper, I'd probably say yes. Because I just think it's hard. But, they have to appease both inbox and out-of-box. And so for people that are inbox, these are really cool. But at what point, especially in this line with so many releases, does your collection just look like you work at Target? Like, it looks like you have Target in your room because you have so many of these boxes versus something else. So, anyway, just a question. Thought I'd ask. Be interested in. I'm not going to throw these boxes away, even though I'm not going to pose these guys up because I don't know how to pose them up. I got the April. There's a picture of the April with the thing around her. Anyway, on we go. Colossus of the Swamp. He's a big, beefy boy. And he comes with the same thing as April, just bigger. Oh, no, it's not the same, actually. It's like a continuation. So it's like they're releasing this Toon diorama in segments. So I might keep both of those. It's interesting. I guess a good idea because they already have the artwork for that, so they can just release it. Now, he doesn't come with quite as much because he's huge. Looks like he's going to have extra hands. That's a different person's head. That must be an alternate head for Genghis the Frog. I'm not sure. Let me pull it out and show it to you. And I don't think for the comic ones we're going to go through quite as long. Every time I do a video like this, I start off going, all right, well, we can just, open them up on camera. Everybody will enjoy that. It won't take so long. And then I'm like, no, it's going to take me 3 hours because I have to keep snipping with the snippers. And y'all don't want to see me argue with the snippers for 3 hours. Maybe this would be better as a live stream, but you know. I'm actually on, it'll have already aired, but I'm on Shooting the Shelf with Curtis and Jesse. I've been on several live streams recently. I'm trying to do more of those. And I know a number of you have asked me to be on your live streams. I really will try to when I can. Our schedule is just highly irregular between all of the summer requirements that Kaya has for her different, especially for color guard, and then work, and then holidays, and then trying to get time to ourselves, and so forth and so on. So it's not the easiest. You know, especially on weekends, I'm not going to be in a hurry to spend more time on this kind of stuff. More time with my family on the weekends. But I am trying to do more live streams. So those of you that have been asking, you can continue to ask, and eventually it'll work out. But I will have been on Shooting the Shelf with Curtis and Jesse, and that's in the evening. So it's a little bit easier for me to work on. So here's the big boy. I mean, that's a big beefy dude. Big beefy dude. And I'll show you a close-up of all this afterwards. So he has alternate heads for both Napoleon and Genghis in there. That's interesting. And he has his big alternate head. All right, let me get cleaned out, resituated, then we'll move to the comic stuff. Just putting this away, I'm looking at it. You see, like a Bebop and Rocksteady in like the vacation Hawaiian clothes. They're gonna put that out, I bet. I just bet they will. Look at how big his alternate head is compared to the regular frog head. You can even see. Funny. So he has two alternate heads for the frogs. They should have put alternate legs for those frogs because they just fall. They just do the splits all the time. All right, so we're moving on to comic. We got Ultimate Foot, Battle Damaged Shredder, and Splinter. Splinter, I think, probably of these three, the one I'm most excited for. And I like the 4-pack. I'm excited for that a lot, even though it's going to be a lot of similar things. These have the kind of original comic. You can't see. There you go. I think they all probably have the same thing. So I just want to show you what they come with, and we'll skip the me cutting 7,000 wires until I have them all done. Let's see here. Something. So he's got a whole tray of stuff. A Mouser, the 4 turtles, the rat, the can of ooze. That's kind of cool. You could set that up. A Mirage style Mouser. That's a desired item. And then in the front you got an Utrom, you got his T, and his walking stick. So only a couple of kind of Splinter type accessories, then just world building stuff. Stuff that has come with older Mirage sets, which are difficult to get. So that's good. Good on them. Mousers and the Utroms, I think only come out of like the really like 2009-ish era stuff. 2010. I don't remember when they put that Mirage Foot Soldier set out, but it's been some years ago. And like the April 2-pack that had Mousers, it's also been quite a while ago. So that's good to get that stuff back out. Shredder has the same backdrop, just a single tray. Alternate hands. He's got the gauntlet, the fallen gauntlet, ooze grenade, and then a bloody face. He's pretty minimal. There's the original brownish reddish Shredder that came in the original release. There's the blue one like this that was Loot Crate, the battle damage blue one. There's the black and white one, Auto T. Is there another one? Maybe. Then there's all the claw shredders. There's been a lot of Mirage Shredder recently. So I'm a little surprised that one didn't come with a bit more, as many times as they've reused that at this point, but it is what it is. I like getting the bloody head. That's the way I'll display them, since I have so many helmeted shredders. Then this one, again, it's an ultimate, so it should have more. It has the flap. Let's see. And I like, these boxes are different because they have comic theming, like it's in a comic panel. It says, meanwhile, like you're reading the comic itself. So this guy comes with a ton of stuff. certainly an army builder, and certainly the way to do an army builder in terms of all the different ways you could make him look. What I don't like is it's a different color than all the other foot soldiers that they've already put out. It's not the brown color, it's not the black and white, and it doesn't match, like this blue doesn't match the blue of the Shredder. I don't like that. I don't understand why they got a new color, even if it matches like this, even if it's from this panel. Why do they keep hopping around different panels? I don't know that answer. But he comes with arrows, swords, I mean, all sorts of weapons, and Wolverine claws. I mean, all sorts of stuff. And then a soft goods cape, cloak thing, multiple heads, including a like protected, like caged, unmasked head, which is probably the way I'm going to display him. This is a good army builder. I've army built movie foot soldiers, cartoon foot soldier. I have too many, so I'm not going to army build this, but it makes me want to. It makes me want to. All right, I'm going to get this all situated, talk about any highlights, and we'll move to the 4-pack. It's been a period of time later, so apologies if the camera shifted a little bit. It took so long to cut all those things off. But let me tell you, this guy, the ultimate foot, I can't even pick it up. He comes with so much that I'm going to show you, which is cool. It is cool. He must have been like, maybe he was $5 more expensive because he's also a reuse, repaint compared to the Shredder, and he comes with so much more. He had to have been a more expensive figure. All right, so the last thing we're going to open is the Lawson Turtles 4-pack. Certainly really, really cool box art. I'm calling it Lawson. Jim Lawson, I think, is the person I most associate with this. We've actually met him several times. David has bought some of his original pages. He's been at a lot of conventions. He was at ICCC last year, 2022. We've met him several times. He's been so friendly, he and his wife. I did see, it seemed like NECA did not send him a copy of his own, which is pretty sketchy if you ask me, but I think he's gotten one by now. Let's see what's on the back of this. Casey, Shredder clones, Triceratops, Splinter, Foot Soldier. Now in the Mirage line, like this Foot Enforcer here, that has not been released. There certainly are some things in the Mirage line, the Last Ronin stuff. I think they've shown all the Archie. They've released all the Archie they've shown. But in the comics line, there's more. So it makes me wonder if comics will be the primary focus or maybe the only focus and maybe the movie. Because with the Samurai Turtles and Turtles 3 coming out in Kino, unless they're going to do other movie Aprils, like they've got to be at the end of what they can do in cartoon and Turtles. I think. We'll pull this down and show you before I open it up. Nice presentation. I always like the way they do their 4-packs. And honestly, I think doing a 4-pack is the way to do the Turtles. Oh, that background art is cool in there. I'm taking it out. It's big. I don't know how useful it will be to me. But you see how it has the Turtles? It has Shredder head on Leo's spike and the fire. I'm going to keep it just in case. I'm going to keep it just in case. I think that's cool. I wonder, I think in the TMNT Party Wagon Facebook group, I think people have been scanning some of these and putting them up as files. I feel like maybe Gary, one of the guys that's the admin there, has been doing that. This looks like a lot of twisties. Each turtle has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 twist ties I gotta cut off, so I'll be right back. A very long journey and a full episode of short stuff of Stuff You Should Know podcast, and we have them open. And these guys, they're great. They're great. I mean, they are strikingly almost identical. You can tell Leonardo and Donatello because of their weapon storage on the back. Michelangelo and Raphael are nearly identical. This one's Michelangelo. He has a little more scarring on his chest and more scarring on the belt. This one is Raphael. This one. And I think the hood has a hood and an alternate arm. That is for Raphael, if I remember right. Can I just plop that down on him? That way I can remember that it's him. And I think it's the right arm of Raphael that has this extra, I mean, really it's just he has an extra bandana piece from that run in the comics. Let's see if this pops right off. How difficult this is gonna be. Oh, actually did pop right off. Pretty simple. There we go. And then I'll have him, so I haven't interchanged any parts, but because they look so similar, and I don't want to have to keep looking up and getting it confused, that way I know Raphael is set up in his gear the way he needs to be. But these guys are great. That's really all I have to say. They're really good. I mean, I really love what they do with the comic versions of things. They have their weapons, they have alternate hands. Really, they just kind of have one set of hands total. Like these are like Psy hands that I imagine are for Raphael. They all come with gripping hands. Then there's kind of the Psy wielding hands where the Psy could go in the middle of his fingers. These are more like pointing hands for Leonardo. Then they have like slap hands and fists. So it's like a full set of alternate hands, and that's it. Alternate bandanas instead of windswept over the shoulder on them, and then Ninja Star. So it doesn't come with a ton, but comes with, I mean, they look great. $150 for that set. It's rough, but that's just where we are with action figures. So I'm glad to have these open. I can get the trash put to the side. I don't keep any of those boxes. But I do think I'm going to try to use some of the sewer. He's taking a nap behind me. Some of the sewer diorama, take some pictures of some of these, maybe all of it. Probably not like Bugman and I don't know. I'm not going to put any of them away quite yet, just so I can figure out what I want to do with pictures later in the week, as I'll have some time by myself. But I'm glad to have them open. The other thing, let's see. Got these nippers for Gundam. I can go ahead and open that while I'm talking. And, you know, one of the things that, like, I see Josh doing right now with Mythic Legions is he certainly got a whole lot all at once. This is like a, what is that? Is that a pin? I don't know what that is. He got a bunch all at once, but he's not opening them, and I think that's intentional so that he doesn't burn through them and then have to get more. One of the things that is unfortunate about when NECA puts all these at once, besides the money, is you get them all, you open them all, and then there's nothing for a period of time. And I guess I could hold them to the side, but I've just tried so hard to do better over the last year or so of when we get things, not letting them sit. That's why I opened them to start this video, because they've been sitting on the kitchen table for a week. And I just want to get them open, get them on display, do what I'm going to do with them, and not let them pile up, and enjoy my time with the hobby. And since I have a lot of free time, a lot of time I'll spend with you, it seemed like a good time to do it. But I do want to enjoy them, so I'm going to mess around with them, change their accessories. I'm going to look at this. I've never actually looked at a Gundam anything on the inside. Maybe I shouldn't have cut that. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I'm supposed to slide it off. I guess it's too late now. I've cut it now. I guess you could slide it off. That way you could put it back on and keep it sealed. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's see. No, Rufus, stop it. You don't need to worry about those dogs. No, sir. No, don't worry about those dogs. So this is the Gundam Ariel. We have started watching this new anime. Oh. Well, it looks like a Gundam kit. We ain't doing that today, folks. I have nipped enough things with nippers, so we're going to save that for later in the video. Not today, Dip. Let me take the camera down and show you all this that's in front of me. There's that kit. That's for another day. Start the cartoon. There's April. And you see she comes with all this stuff. A lot of things that we've seen a number of times. A couple alternate head sculpts. Because we also had the Toon April, the Channel 6 SDCC set a couple years ago. There's these guys. You see all this stuff. There's the chain. I don't know who that's for. It's pretty cool. Big boy. Like him a lot. Alternate head. Pretty cool. Now look at all the stuff this foot soldier comes with. This could be a purchase just for people who want ninja weapons. I mean, that is a lot. This is almost assuredly the head sculpt I'm going to display him with. I like that. I mean, that's just a ton of stuff that it comes with. A ton of stuff. I do like the colors of it. There's Splinter. Doesn't come with quite as much, but the Mouser and the Utrom are nice to pick up. And then the Battle Damage Shredder comes with the least. I'll definitely have him with that head. And then the Lawson 4-pack. You see just alternate hands, the alternate arm, and weapons and bandanas. Not a ton, but they look just really, really, really nice. And I am very, very happy with it all. So that gets us started off with a lot of toys on this Life of Dubs. We may not see the girls at all. We probably see Natalie. We're going to try to sneak a date night in if we can't go see a movie or something. But we're going to try to build that Gundam model. We're going to try to take some pictures. I don't know what else, but it's going to be a very around the house Life of the Dubs, which I know are a lot of people's favorites. So on we go. Talk to you in a bit. It's next morning. Where did Mr. Rufus go? We've been up for a while. It's before work. Took a stroll. Hey, buddy. Hey. He's relaxing after his morning stroll. I played for about an hour with these guys. Let's do a podcast. I'm going to keep the Lawson turtles and the Splinter out because I have got shipping notification on a figure that will come in this episode that I want to do a picture in some form or fashion with the turtles, Splinter, and this lounge. The rest of these I don't think I'm going to use. They don't necessarily fit with the sewer playset, but I have them the way I'm going to display them. The Battle Damage Shredder holding the grenade canister. He looks good. I actually went with the full soft goods on this foot soldier just to really differentiate him from everything else. I'm probably going to pick up at least one more of those, maybe two more of those, because I like those. Pretty standard with these guys because I don't know much about them, and their accessories are large. I don't have a lot of room on the shelf, so he's just kind of the way he came in the box. I gave him a little grenade pointer. I put April in the body harness. I don't know what you call that. And then him, I have him in the Hulk smash position. Again, I have so little room on my turtle shelves that I can't put a lot of accessories. But let's see if we can find a place for them on the shelf. All right, the Mirage shelf is full. The Lawson turtles will have to live somewhere else, kind of like the last Ronin does. But I put those two guys in the middle. I scooted everything else over. You see how many different shredders that I have, and there are quite a few. And then this is the new Mouser that came with Splinter. You can see versus the very old Mouser there. That's the new Utrom. That's the Utrom that came with Comic-Con. And then you can see the Utrom in the belly there. They're all different from each other. So anyway, I think that's just a wonderful looking shelf. All right, big boy. Had to put there with the other big boys. Got these two guys up here with Dirk. There's the original April there. You can compare her to this one. And then there's the cat April. So a lot of shared sculpt, I'm sure, but they definitely improved the neck and the head. She seems like she's going to want to fall, so I'm going to have to put her over here by Baxter. Those guys seem to be okay. Although these, I do have a couple figures fall down every couple weeks, but they just kind of fall a little bit. Not too bad. But this, I mean, look how stuffed full. Up here, I'll probably put the Lawson turtles up here on the front, but then with the Archie stuff, and then also the Samurai turtles and Kino, and then somehow moving into this big shelf is almost full as well. Ugh, she'll be fine there. You see a lot of those human figures, ankles are kind of loose, they tend to fall. I really need to get some more stands. You see that right at the bottom of that blue April? Those stands may help because the NECA figure stands are like this big. They're too big, but I think it'll work for now. So there we go. So then got the turtles out, got the area kind of cleaned up so that I can try to set up a fun picture. I have one figure that'll come in on Friday, I think. Tomorrow, either tomorrow or Saturday. So hopefully we can set that picture up and we'll come back to that. I think today we're going to try to tackle this thing though. We'll see. I did want to show you this because I don't think I have. So for those of you that don't know, I like to get artists at conventions and people I know to do Rick Grimes commissions for me. I hand them a blank Walking Dead cover, and they do a Rick Grimes. And so some of these are just artists from conventions, but like that one with the fence is my buddy Dan. Cody Foxy For Real made me that one, and then that one there on the end, Kaya did. And this was Kaya's friend Tiffany. I commissioned her to do one, and she did that one for me, and I love it. I think it looks great. I love all the designs on the Walking Dead and such, so that will go up there on that wall with all these different versions of Rick Grimes that I love. Isn't that right, Poppy? And this is in the like sewing room, office, 3D printer room that's still not set up, but that's where it's gonna go. And I think Tiffany did a great job. In the toy room now, I'm trying to see if there's anything recent that has been updated. I'll give you a quick once over. Don't think anything on the Legions since I got the Aetherblade stuff has changed. We have our customs up there. I have an idea for a custom that we'll talk about later in the video. Joe's nothing new in a while. I think we showed you when we put the 6 scale stuff up there, that Balrog, and I think this is the most recent thing. I don't think I've shown this. So we did put the Naruto and the Jujutsu Kaisen figures in there. I used some of the old risers. So as the girls have been making the new ones, the little pantry risers we use, you can get on Amazon, put down. Sometimes we spray paint them black like that one so it matches a little better. But we put the risers here. They were just standing on the details, but this way they have a little better display. So Jujutsu Kaisen down there with Chainsaw Man. And then this is 7 Deadly Sins, Naruto, and Ranking of Kings. Free up a little space there for as that goes. That Tengen falls a lot. We're going to do something about him. But I don't think anywhere else. No new Super 7 Turtles in a while. Dragon Ball. No, I think that's it. I think that's all that's new. It's actually a good illustration of what I've been talking about. So that is a Nezuko Figure Art Zero. It's like a $80 statue. And that up there, which is perfectly cool, soft goods, is double the price. But you can get, I mean, look at all these Demon Slayer statues. That guy is like $40 on Big Bad right now. He 160. If I could do it all over again, I might just do like Figure Art Zeros and Bam Presto. Like that panda down there, that's a $25 Bam Presto statue. Every other figure on that shelf is at least $60. It's crazy. All right, let's rock and roll. Gundam Aerial. High grade, HG. I think this is like $15 at Target. So I don't think, yeah, high grade 1/144th scale Gundam Aerial. Never done one before. I wonder if I make the tiny figure. That would be tiny. All right. I don't know I'm gonna make the whole thing right here, but it is actually, it's after work, and Kaya has a glasses appointment. So she's at the eye doctor. Now he's taking her. So me and Rufus here. I just heard about, been following the news of that, and by this point it's been a couple weeks. The people that were in a, like a small submarine and went down to see the debris of the Titanic. And certainly there's a lot to that story, but it sounds like it imploded. That's just so sad. You know, say what you will about the choices to do that. It's still sad, loss of life, and what a just terrible, maybe it was very fast and they didn't know, but that just sounds like a terrible way to pass. So that was a fascinating story. All right, so I've got stickers. I'm gonna let Natalie do the stickers. 2, 3 pieces of stuff. Not that much. We're not gonna film this whole thing. I'm gonna listen to podcasts, but I want to at least begin. Oh man, a lot of these instructions are not in English. Just gonna follow the pictures. Number 1, find parts. Number 2, cut out. Number 3, let's assemble. I mean, I guess they're in English and Japanese. But that is not, oh no. Whew. That's a lot, ladies and gentlemen, it's a lot. All right, so we just want to see if we can do step 1 head. So decals on the head. Choose a sticker and place it on the model. Whew. Step 2, is there a sticker on that? Step 2, body. All right, well, away we go. So I'm trying to see it. I mean, it has like letters A, C, and D, and B2. All right, I see D. I guess I just have to open this all up. I'm assuming that it would be the way Lego is, and that the bags are like as you go. But I guess not all Lego are like that, technically. I do know that I think it's advised, buddy. It's not a treat. It's advised against to just unclip all the parts at once because you won't know what the heck they are. I mean, that's the D. I don't know what that is. That looks like some flame effects. So I'm just going to start off by just removing these from the bags, not cutting them. Just removing them from the bag so that I can find whatever the heck it is that I need. Do any of y'all do this? So again, I as you're seeing in the evolution of Dub on Life of the Dubs, trying to do more creative stuff where I build my own things, paint my own things, whatever. I mean, there's not a ton of stickers. I'm just so bad at putting stickers on. To make the hobby more enjoyable, last longer, and lower cost. I mean, this is $15 if it takes me a few hours and I enjoy myself. He can't see him. He just keeps sticking his face. Every time I do this, he's like, is that a treat? I mean, his nose is just right here. Just, is this for me? I know it sounds like it's probably for you, but it's not for you, Bubba. Can you see him? Yes, he's right there. Makes it last longer and is more affordable and maybe more enjoyable, and you get a thing at the end. So I'm interested to see. This has a lot of different stuff on it. All right, so I am looking for, let me just put these in the box so I don't mess up. B2, A, C, and D. This is D. A, I see A. Right there, A. Is this all A? Oh, A is all those colors. D is that. B2. It just must need, I mean, there's no way. It's like telling me I need everything except one. Everything except one. Because is this the gray one? Is this C? C, yeah. So I need almost every single thing. Here. Wonderful. But not all of it. I just need one piece off each thing. All right, so first, A, it says A6. Are these things numbered? Y'all are looking at me like, why are you showing us this? Oh, it is numbered, okay. A6 is this teeny tiny, that. Well, we're gonna cut one live and then we're gonna fast forward ahead. Let's see. So I have these single bladed nippers that Andrew told me I should get. And I don't want, what piece is the, I guess I can show you. Oh, that nipped pretty easily. Did I actually cut through that? This is not, I don't want to cut a thing I'm not supposed to cut. Oh, fell right off pretty easily. Boy, that is small, ladies and gentlemen, for Dub's hands. That's small. Let's see if we can build a head. I'll talk to you in a minute. I think these are the 5 pieces that I need. One thing I learned immediately, I cut them all off first, but then I didn't remember which parts were the pieces that were attached that I need to nip like in further detail. So I tried to do my best looking at the picture and looking at the pieces that were frayed. So I need to cut them and then cut them a second time, like the fine details. But man, these things are little. Let's see if I can get them together. I've built this, I think correctly, which appears to be the inside of the head. Now I'm at the place where it says choose a sticker and place it on the model, which looks like a tiny thing that I'm supposed to do next. Oh no, the green part fell out. There we go. So I think this is the back of the head because it looks like I'm going to build the front and put it on. But choose a sticker and place it on the model. 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, or 6. And these stickers are tiny. So, okay. Now, this is 100% I'm gonna ask Natalie to do it. So I'm realizing it's his eyes. So, let's see if I can get it to focus on that. Can you focus on that? No? It's gonna focus on me no matter what? I'm too close. What about now? But it's this teeny, teeny little circle for its two tiny eyes. And then, look how it's these stickers, which look at them compared to my finger. And then one on the back, 3 or 6. I guess you match them. You either want them green eye or red eye. 6 goes on the back piece, I think. Oh yeah, like on that tiny little hole. I am not gonna be capable of doing that. So we're gonna save that particular part for Natalie, and I can build the front of the face and just not connect it, I think. So I'm just gonna piddle with this and build what I can build and show you where we're at. Maybe when Natalie gets home, she can put the stickers on and we'll continue from there. But so far, I hate stickers. I don't want to put stickers on my G.I. Joe. Where is Rufus? Taking a nap. I don't want to put stickers on anything. I wish I already had, but it's low cost. So maybe the higher cost ones already have the things painted. I don't know. But I don't want to put stickers on anything. But right now, I don't mind it. It's tiny, and so I'm probably going to want the more expensive, bigger ones, because it's just hard. But so far, I think I like it. I've retrieved a helper. You think you can do it?
I do.
So, this is where we're at. Here.
Okay.
You see how it says pick...
Choose a sticker and place it on the model.
Yeah, so we're going to do the green ones. It's his eyes.
Okay.
And they go on the green part where you can tell his eyes will be on the side.
Yes, okay.
And then the other green one goes on the back of his head. I'm using green, I think, means that the rider is synced. It's active.
Okay.
So we're going to go with green.
Okay, so we're going to start with the back sticker first. So that
you
way...
see where it's talking about on the back?
Yes.
And then we can put the rest of his head together. So we're going to actually watch some Gundam Witch from Mercury. I think that's what it's called. And then I'll work on this, then bring it to Natalie for stickers, and we'll eat chicken salad. Isn't that right, Kaya? Do you have chicken? What do you have? Chicken salad already? Did you already eat chicken salad?
No, she just got lemonade.
Ooh, lemonade. Did they give us cookies?
No, I did not.
Oh, poo-poo. What do you think, Rufus?
Sorry.
You just staring
All
at
right,
Mama's
back
feet.
sticker is on.
Well, let me see. Let me focus. That thing would have been on my butt cheek somehow. I don't know. That's just what would have happened. I think we're going to have a head. Almost done with head.
Almost.
Snapping it.
Did I do it backwards?
Uh-oh. Unsnapping it.
No, I think
Snapping it. Is it on there?
I think it's on there.
See if I can get it to focus. Well, that's the... Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, gotta get it to focus. There you go. There's his head. With the stickers. And the head's done now. It's pretty, it looks good. It's cool. Do you like this? Mm-hmm. Are you just saying that because the camera's on?
No, it's cool.
Yeah. Now we've got his crotch situation.
Oh.
That's the next thing that needed a sticker. So what we're going to do is watch Gundam and work on this together and eat chicken salad. So maybe we'll get this. I mean, it's still early. It's only 6. So I might actually get this done tonight. I don't know. I'm interested to just finish one to see if I like it, because from this show, the new show, The Witch from Mercury, I think it's what it's called.
Look at that. You got to get that in the hole.
Yeah, I mean, I am in the holes. You can't see it, but just good tag team action. Good tag team action. I will thank Andrew. The nippers he recommended seem to be good, and David and Andrew, of course, give him tips. But they make a lot of these high grade. I don't think they've made anything other than high grade from this show yet, but they've got quite a few of the Gundams, different characters, so that may be cool. And they're cheap. David told me Hobby Lobby runs model kits. You might be interested in this, Kaya, that like once a month, Hobby Lobby runs model kits 40% off. And so a kit like this will be like $10, which is a heck of a lot cheaper than anything else I bought. So I'd be in on that, but we'll see. We'll give a end of the day progress. And tomorrow, Natalie and I are going on a date. What's the movie we're going to see?
No Hard Feelings.
No Hard Feelings. Jennifer Lawrence looks funny. We are going to have date night, so that'll be in. So you'll have a little bit more of the girls instead of just me with action figures. Is that done now?
It's done.
Is that his T-Tilly Tinky there?
No, I hope not.
We'll catch up in a minute. Making progress. Making progress. We do have robot. We still got to do all the accoutrement. That's done. Well, that way, with the gun and the shield, antenna, backpack. I can also have him with swords, which I want to look at. He's cool, or she's cool. Now that's if you explode the shield and armor her up and give her swords. I like that. That's the way I like. That's cool. Very cool. Do y'all like that?
It's very cool.
It makes me want to buy another one, because for under $30, you can have both versions. Like, I like this with the armor all exploded, but the gun with the blast effect is really cool too. I may get another one. I may go to Target and get another one. I enjoyed that. It probably took 4 hours-ish. I mean, we interrupted at 8, walked the dog, watching TV, made some mistakes. At one point, I was convinced I had put it together backwards on the legs, because I was doing 2 legs at once. I tried rather than doing one at a time. I was convinced I had put it on backwards because I was looking at the shin and it was open. I'm like, that can't be right. Like, the other side was finished. And I took it all apart and switched it, and then that didn't work. And then I realized I had been doing it right. They were just having you assemble it where you were facing the back first. So I was doing it right, and then it's turn it around, and now you're at the front. I should have read ahead in the Japanese instructions, buddy. I really like that thing. Natalie did all the stickers, but I did the rest.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do those stickers.
I feel confident. Well.
But you feel like you could do them.
Yeah. I feel confident in the stickers now. That's
So,
questionable.
and maybe a bigger one I could. But I like that. All right, we'll look more at it tomorrow a little bit. I don't know. I might play with it for a while. I like it. But we got date night coming tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. We got to finish this episode of Gundam. We finished Ranking Kings. We've watched 5 episodes of Ranking Kings, 2 episodes of One Piece, and now 1 episode of Gundam. The Witch from Mercury, I think, is the name of this. It's good. Alrighty. Wake me up when September gets you. I hadn't sang in a car in a while on camera. Next morning on the way to work out kickboxing. I do have confirmation that my package is out for delivery. And it is from Four Horsemen Studios, the Figura Obscura Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, Journey of the West. I think the figure looks awesome. I have a feeling it's going to be a figure of the year contender. Seeing everybody's pictures. I also believe with the right setup, you can make 2 monkey figures out of it if you have a different torso, different body. And I have an idea for a custom that I would like to do with that. That we'll talk about later, but that is out for delivery. We will open that definitely on video today. I also may end up, we watched some more Gundam. I would like to get the first kind of villain, like the guy she duels with early in that anime, the one with the big spear. I think it's the red one, or the purple one. I think it's the red one with the big spear. It looks like Anime Remix may have it, but they're a bit more, like $5 more expensive than it normally would be. The Gundam store that we went to last episode does not have it. They do have some others from the show. It looks like there's already 20 products released from the Witch from Mercury Gundam show, which show we're watching, not the one I just built this from. If I go to a Target, I'll probably and find it for under $15, I'll pick up a second one of the Ariel because I liked it. I think I'm gonna continue building them, and they're so low cost, less than almost half Marvel Legends price in some cases. And I had like 4 or 5 hours of fun, and that's just getting it together versus the 2 seconds of opening a package of an action figure. Plus, looked at it with the girls and what have you. And plus, you can get the little buildings, take pictures. So, we'll see. We'll see. So I may end up at a store looking at see if I can get another Gundam. I would also try to find a Walmart. If I go to a Walmart, I want to get the Breath of the Wild Link and Zelda $9.99 World of Nintendo figures that I have passed on. I think I mentioned that already. I'd like to find those if I can find them. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Walmart, but then Natalie and I are gonna go to a movie, so that'll probably wrap up the video. Is the events of today. I also could get really busy and not do any of that. We're definitely going on a date, but the rest we'll find out together. But I'm here. I gotta go kickbox. It is after workout. It's actually quite a bit later. It's now a lunch break. I'm at Walmart. See if they have the Zelda figures. And I've decided I'm going to go to Anime Remix, which has, or at least as of yesterday, had some of the Gundam I'm looking for, just a couple dollars more expensive. But the one specific one I'd really like to get, it's $5 more than at Gundam Place, but Gundam Place hasn't had it in stock for months. Could never restock, could be a year. So, plus the Gundam Place is like an hour drive for me, so I'd easily spend $5 in gas to get over there. And this is 15 minutes from me. And close to where I was already at. So we're gonna go to Walmart first, see if they got the Zelda and Link. Then we're gonna go to the Anime Remix, which I usually can't film much in there. I may film a little bit. Then we'll figure it out. And I gotta bring lunch home for the kiddo. Summer break. Get her a roast beef sandwich, I think, from Arby's is what she wants. So away we go. All right, I have not been in a Walmart in a long time. I haven't been in this Walmart in many, many months. Bunch of ET. Bad Knees April. Anything new here? I mean, this really looks so unchanged. I don't think anybody buys any of that stuff. The Monster's there instead of all the Funko. Maybe all the Funko's gone. 6 for $10. We're just getting those at Costco when we need them. Oh, I remember they had all the Raph's Frankenstein monster. I mean, this section is just completely unchanged, even though it's been all these months. So these are Gundam figures rather than building them yourself. If you're interested in some Gundam stuff, you don't want to build it, there's those. I've messed around with some of those. They're pretty cool. Yeah, this is just Slash. I guess that's kind of newish. I mean, new to this Walmart. It is not at all new. Master Gundam. Pop. I wonder if these $5 and you get 10 of them. I wonder if those will work for regular figures. 50 cents each isn't awful. And then Pops. Man, all those lockbox. At some point I should buy that, but I think it'll be pretty readily available. Nothing at all noteworthy. But this is not the section that we're here for. We are here for to see if they have Zelda. This is new since last I was here. You used to could just walk straight to the figures. Now this is blocked off, and this is where they got these Funko. Look at all the ETs. So that's new. All right, well, not that that really impacts you, but it is new. This video is already decently long, so I don't think I'm gonna go up and down all the aisles. I'm just gonna look for what I'm looking for. Just do a quick over. Nothing there. Noteworthy. This turtle stuff that's just been peg warming. Spider-Verse. Kai really likes Hobie, like a lot of people, the Spider-Punk. wouldn't go to that one. But if I came across the Marvel Legend, I'd at least consider, even though we don't buy them anymore. D&D stuff. Looking for World of Nintendo, Pokemon. This is the Walmart I saw it at, but I mean, that's like months ago. And it was certainly on shelves, but then the Zelda game came out. Just like me, people are probably looking for it. Classic Star Trek, Spike War. Look at all these AEW figures. This section also just looks, that all runs together, looks unchanged. Oh, they got some anime over here now. Kakashi, Trunks. Those Demon Slayer figures are pretty good for the price point. That's Nintendo. All right, so this. All right, that's where they were. But all I have left is Samus. I guess that's what happens, Dub. Well, if any of you have the Link and the Zelda from that you're not trying to say, oh my gosh, squeeze it and then. I mean, I'm not even over. Oh, I see hands right there. I see hands. Somebody just tried to kill me. I gotta get out of here. Time to do. I had to come back before I left. Squeeze the last drop from any tube, squeeze it. Universal Tube Squeezer. Now, if I had just copyrighted Squeeze It, those people had to pay me money. That's real. And I probably could have got that thing copyrighted. At least the way my Facebook name is, where it's together as one word. Missed the boat. I can't believe those people tried to kill me. Oh, it makes me laugh. I just accidentally walked through this aisle. 16 by 20, 11 by 17, 12 by 16, 11 by 14, 8.5 by 11 by all the frames. 11 by 14 with a mat. All the frames I ever need. When I'm not looking for frames, it's a brouhaha of frames. But I don't need any frames right now. That was humorous to me. I did actually get a sack. I went back after I showed the frames. I walked away and I went back. And I remembered I've got 5 pictures for Natalie from like her meeting Sailor Moon people. She always gets a picture with them too. And then we print those so that she can put them by the skateboard or with her collection or whatever. I got 5 that I need to print. We print them 4x6. And I looked on my notes. We're out of 4x6 frames, so I grabbed some of those. And I got 3 pop protectors, hard pop protectors. I had so many, if you remember when I was getting them in the storage unit. We've used them all because we got a lot of pops on the last couple months. And just like frames, can never find them when I need them. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple just so we'd have some in the garage for when we have, because the most recent one Kaya met, we didn't film this. So last episode we went back to MomoCon on Father's Day and we went to lunch with David and his family and just had a really nice day. And I didn't film any of that. And I don't remember where I parked. I'm just walking. Hold on, let me find my car. And we had a great Father's Day. Thank you. Kaya did a lot of stuff for me. I appreciate her. She made me some fudge, and it was very lovely. But she met the actress who plays Earphone Jack from My Hero at the show, and had a delightful experience. She was very kind, and got her pop signed. And I was out of hard stacks, so it's just in a soft protector, which is fine. You know, it's just to protect the autograph. But I have all of our autograph pops and hard protectors, so you can give her one of those. Anyway, let's go look at Gundam. Let's do it. Anime Remix. A lot of cool stuff in the case today. Not for me, though. Wow. We're a long way from that. Do I need... I don't know that I need a base yet, but I will. Oh, it's over here. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Ariel. Don't copyright me. No. That's what we're here for. That stuff right there. That's the stuff. This one specifically. That's the one I came for. I'm gonna get it. Very nice. Actually, I got the red one and I got this one. Both of these were sold out at Gundam Store, where I think I paid $6 more total for the 2 of them than I would have paid if I had driven an hour. And this place has rewards. I actually have $10 off my next purchase in there, which will counterbalance that. So, and I mean, I like this store. They're just a little bit, I mean, in some things they're very overpriced, but they're much more expensive, but I like them. They're very friendly, very nice. And we come here a lot with the girls, so I'm glad to pick those up. All right, we'll check in with you later in the day. Hopefully we have a delivery. It's much later, and shockingly, I'm at Target. A Walmart and a Target in just a couple minutes on the video. It's at the end of the work day. Came home, got stuff done, took a shower, so forth. Natalie's not done with work yet, so we got a date coming in a couple hours. Gonna go see the Jennifer Lawrence movie. But I'm actually, there's a Walgreens right over there. That's why I'm out, to get those pictures for those frames I was talking about. But I thought I'd swing in here and see if they have the Gundam aerial for under 15 bucks. And what else they may have. Almost tripped and died. Hit my T-Tilly, thank you. Guys, I'm down the figure aisle right now. Build a figure. Gene Okerlund, The Rock. AJ. What am I looking? I'm not looking for any of this. Why am I in this section? Club Obi-Wan. Seeing what's new. Nothing's new. I do not see any World of Nintendo. Here. Is it back here? I don't think they sell those at Target. I think they're only at Walmart. There's the Nintendo stuff, but they don't have the Zelda and Link stuff. A Mimikyu box. Kyle would probably really like that. If I buy anything here, maybe I'll grab that for her. She likes Mimikyu. That's her favorite. Let's see. It's a lot of people. Guess that's what I get for Friday afternoon. Bon Scott. NECA stuff. Wonder if they have any of the, whatever the event is. The NECA says they're not involved in, but there's a whole bunch of NECA stuff out. All right, there's nothing here we need. Marvel section. Ghostface. Legends. I think any of this is anything noteworthy. You know, sometimes I quote unquote miss a little bit checking out what's new for sale, but then I come in a store and that ends real fast. Let's go to the NECA Funko section. It's a lot of Yondus. I think that's all being clearanced. Targets that we've been at around here recently have been clearancing. We're not at the NECA Funko section. I told a lie because I saw those Yondus. Now we're here. Do they have? I think this is where the Alf was. I would consider another foot soldier if I came across it. I did pre-order or order the Comic-Con Alf, so I don't really need the other Alf, but I'd consider it. What am I looking for? Oh, the manga. It's the Hamburglar. I wonder if you can go to a McDonald's and get the Hamburglar to sign that. It was just Grimace's birthday. There's these. These are just sitting now. Fei Long, where you? They're soliciting their Mega Man figures this week. I saw. Well, as you're watching it, that's already happened. All right, there's Ariel. Gundam Ariel. So we'll probably grab one of those, maybe even two of those. They're priced well. Is there anything else in here we need? Naruto. There's a new Naruto coming soon, but it's not that one. Yuji Itadori. All right. Well, that's what we're here for, and they have it. I also came here to get this that I just saw a trailer for today. I think it just came out. Sonic Origins for the Switch. I think it has like 17. I'm gonna get Kaya that Mimikyu. I think it has like 17 Switch Sonic game on it. And Natalie loves Sonic, so I'm gonna get that for her. Hey! He said I was the first person that bought it. Just got put out today, first person that bought it. Unlockable bonuses in the museum. 12 collector Game Gear titles. 4 iconic titles remastered. I'm assuming it has Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, I hope. Sonic and Knuckles. Where does it tell me the games on here? It just doesn't. 4 iconic titles remastered. New playable characters. 12 collector Game Gear titles. Includes a reversible cover sheet and 20-page art book. Nowhere on here does it tell me which games it come with. I'm assuming it has Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles. Really, that's just what I hope it has. Even though we've probably got 47 ways to play it with the virtual console and everything else, but nah, she'll like it. She's played the mess out of the Mega Man collection, 1 through 10, and she's beat 1 through 6, I think. I think she's on 7. She likes that a lot. She plays old games. She just likes to play them in like modern formatting. She likes old games. But, you know, we're close to, I mean, we're ready to both beat Tears of the Kingdom. We're both 165 hours plus. And then we'll still play it with other things to do. But once you beat the story, you know, it won't be quite as intense. I also added this last minute, spur of the moment, because it was only $30. A real grade Wing Gundam. I thought about getting a second of the Ariel, but Target runs sales in that area a lot, and they have like 20 of these. So I don't think they're going to sell out of those. So I'll wait for a discount sale, but this one's cool. And I've already broken whatever rule I thought I was going to have, which was I'm only going to buy the things that are from the show we're watching as a family. But this, I wanted to do real grade, which is the same scale as high grade, but has like the endoskeletons, I think, or is a little more complex, before I spend like $60 and buy a bigger one that's more complex. I don't know that I'm going to build this anytime soon, but honestly, they had the thing in the Target circle that's like, spend this much, get a bonus, and I wanted the bonus, and that's just what happened. All right, I got to head home. Back home, and there's a package, a monkey package. Yes. It's a good thing. I just read a manga. Figura Obscura. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Actually, I ordered two. Well, one regular, one of the all-in that comes with the monkey tumbler and pin set, which was pretty nice. But I'm only open to look at one right now. And we'll just briefly look at it because I don't have a lot of time. But I'm very excited for this. So if you don't know, Figura Obscura, the Four Horsemen make this subline. They put out like 2 or 3 figures a year from it. And it's like characters that are from other stories but are in the public domain. So he's from Journey to the West, but they've had Santa Claus, Headless Horseman, Krampus, those types of things. And I think he's incredible. He has almost all new pieces. So let's look at him real quick. And this went up for order like a month ago. Usually these are in stock or soon to be in stock. And they do 2 drops. They sell out pretty fast. You have to move fast if you want one. I always have nice packaging. See that? That's cool. The backdrop, and it's magnetized. I don't even know that I'm gonna open them up right now. There's a horse on the side. There's a monk. Dragon. Is that Pig Man? I want that Pig Man. There's a lot going on there, but there he is. And he has alternate face plates, but definitely a whole alternate head. You can see it back there. Alternate feet and hands. So you can take the feet, hands, and head and put it on a different body and create a second monkey, which we're gonna do. At some point, I don't think I'm gonna open them up right now because I don't have time before date night, but there he is, looking great. That armor is very, very cool. So we'll look at him in a future video, probably, but very excited for that. And there are the pictures. Tuxedo Mask, Sailor Mercury. I looked it up. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic CD, and then the Game Gear one. So that's good. And I got Natalie some candy for the movie. And we have arrived. Did you like your prizes?
I did. I love my prizes.
Your Sonic?
Not as much as I love.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. So we're gonna wrap video up, date night. What are we seeing? What's the name of it? No Hard Feelings.
No Hard Feelings.
Jennifer Lawrence, like, is like an older, like 10 years older, I guess, trying to seduce a dude, and it looks goofy.
If anybody has ever seen Failure to Launch, it looks like a raunchier kind of version of that.
Oh, raunchy! I still have the Optimus Prime and the Flash and the Fast X. They're not on sale yet. If they put that thing half price on Optimus Prime, I'll get it for 25. I'm not getting it for 50. Not getting it for 50. This is for Andrew. We're getting the Bavarian Legend. I mean, that's going to be a big old press. We're excited for that movie. We're very excited for that movie. I think that movie actually looks good. We'll be seeing that. Elemental is out. We haven't seen it yet. We'll probably eventually see it. Haunted Mansion.
There's just too many other things
that take priority. Like Indiana Jones about to come out. Here we go.
That's ridiculous. It's an ancient ecosystem untouched.
Movie time. That's ridiculous. We're out of the movie. How was the big pretzel?
It was huge.
It was really big. I showed you it was really big.
It was yummy though.
Delicious.
It was very.
I think I'll get that again. We could have just got that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I am a pretzel. The chicken tenders are all right. I don't even show you them.
Pretzel Mountain?
It is Pretzel Mountain, yeah. And it was, $15, $20 with the icy.
Yeah.
And think about it, ballpark, you pay like $7-8 for a much, much, much smaller
Well, me, you, and Kaya could all nibble on that pretzel instead of a thing of popcorn.
Yeah.
For sure.
It was good. And it makes me wonder, like, we had the nacho one. I bet the cinnamon sugar one is really good. So, how'd you like the movie?
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. It's.
I didn't expect you to laugh out loud at moment, and you were laughing.
There were several things that made me laugh. I can't remember immediately, but there were several things that made me laugh very, very, very hard. It's also surprisingly heartwarming.
Yes.
Makes you feel good.
Yes, it does.
And there's nothing about that trailer that says I'm going to feel good in this movie. It just, like, it's a true romantic comedy. It's a raunchy romantic comedy. But it is a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
Like, you grow with the characters. One moment. It's a great date night movie. As long as, I mean, like, if either you or your partner gets easily offended, maybe not. Although not necessarily, like, offensive, but Jennifer Lawrence gets butt naked.
Completely naked.
And it ain't got nothing to do with sex. And it's very funny, but she is butt naked. So, like, if you don't want to see that, you don't need to go see it. I mean, it's an R-rated comedy, so, you know, you kind of know what you're expecting. The kid,
he does great.
He's really good. Never heard of him. We looked him up. He's not been in much. He's really good. I think that's probably somebody that will be seen in movies,
He
like
was
in Michael
very
Cera type
endearing.
roles.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very sweet. The rest of the cast, you just don't even remember. They're fine. But it's about those two. I mean, it's about the two leads.
The lead, Jennifer Lawrence's best friend, she was hilarious. There was a few things. They're
just in it a lot. Like there's real. I mean, it is a 2-person movie.
Yes.
For 80% of it. There are several very, very, very funny scenes and lines, and I liked it. I had a good time at the movies.
I did too. I enjoyed it a lot.
It was a good date movie. That's a Mothra. So that'll do it for this episode of Life of the Dubs. We're just going into the weekend, but the video's ending. Natalie and Kaya volunteer stuff tomorrow.
We'll be working.
We have yard work. It's because it's yard work every weekend these days.
Yeah. That's just summer.
And some laziness, hopefully, for all of us.
And maybe beating Zelda?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Next week, Life of the Dubs will be an absolute adventure.
Yes.
Because Natalie and I are going on a road trip.
Yes.
We'll take you with us. So, and it's 4th of July, so probably a long episode, but we're going to have a big road trip.
Yes.
You'll see where that goes on Sunday. Till then.
Squeeze it.
I was going to say, you think those people will do it, but
Oh.
I think we're good with the squeeze it.